does your speed flip look like this? Or like this? Maybe this? Well, I recently learned how to do the speed flip in Rocket League, and I'm going to show you the easiest method to learn it. So let's get started. Step number 1, diagonal flip. Yeah, if you're here, you should know how to do this by now.
Well, believe it or
Great.
not.
Step number 2, flip cancel. To do a flip cancel, pull your left analog stick down as soon as you use your second jump. This stops your car from going through the full motion of the diagonal flip, which is what keeps the rear of your car facing backwards, so you can boost the full period of the flip, hence why it's called the speed flip.
Huh?
Now, if you can nail the timing with the combination of the first 2 steps, then that's all you need to do a speed flip. However, it can be tricky to do consistently, so I'll go over an easier method first, then bring in some tips after. Step number 3, air roll. Tagging on an air roll after the first 2 steps will help get your car right side up and facing in the right direction. Timing is key with this method as well, but is not as difficult to get the hang of. To start off, your air roll needs to be towards the same direction you diagonal flip. For the example, we are going towards the left. From my experience, the timing to begin air rolling should be when your car is in this position. Air rolling too early can cause your flips to look like this. Yeah, it's not great. Anyways, here's a recap of everything put together. Diagonal flip to the left, flip cancel immediately, and air roll left. So, now you know how to do the basics. Now, it's time to move on to the tips and pointers that will help you perfect the speed flip and do it consistently. Also, I'll be showing the best way to practice right after, so stay tuned. Tip number 1, starting angle. And this is one that helped me a bunch when trying to do the 2-step speed flip, so listen up. Starting your diagonal flip from a straightforward position often causes your flips to look like this. So, when performing a speed flip, I find it's always best to angle your car 45 degrees in the opposite direction of where you're going to be flipping. For example, I always turn a bit to the right before doing a speed flip towards the left. Tip number 2, learn on both sides. It's important to learn how to speed flip in both directions, as you won't be able to speed flip left in every game situation. And it could mean the difference between saving a ball or not. It will feel kind of awkward at first, kind of like writing with your non-dominant hand. But just repeat the same steps in the opposite direction and you should get it in no time. Tip number 3, the side flip. Now, when learning the speed flip, you might notice it looks a lot like the side flip, and sometimes it can be hard to tell if you're doing a speed flip or just doing a side flip. So, how do you tell the difference? Well, this brings me to our next segment, the best way to practice. And really, it's quite simple. Head on over to Play, Custom Games, Exhibition, and load up a 1v1 game against an all-star bot. Here, the bot will match the speed of any normal kickoff, as you can see, but will be beat by a kickoff using the speed flip. Now, to show you the difference in speed between the different types of flips, I put together 3 kickoffs against the same all-star bot from the same angle, just using a different technique. The first is a normal diagonal flip, the second is a speed flip with air roll, and the third is a 2-step speed flip, all being played at 25% speed. So, knowing that the bot is beat by either of the speed flip techniques, that is the best way to practice. And going back to tip number 3, you can now tell the difference between doing a side flip or a speed flip, because with one you will beat the bot and with the other you won't. And that is how to speed flip in Rocket League. Leave a comment letting me know if this helped, and if you want more videos like this in the future, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.